Hey, there we go. Had to get everything set back up. So hopefully, stop going left. We don't want to go left. What the? Well, okay. Anyway, commercials on my monitor. Okay, we're back doing a Friday thing here. We might also have one on Saturday. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out how that goes. Last time, we are getting our pumping station up. We got our reservoir in, so we kind of need to work our way out with that one. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this. We could block that off and start making bigger reservoirs here. But looks like we got our apple orchard in. That's good. Hopefully everything is good there. Oh, something's up with my... Let me fix this real quick. We want... Oh, we want to move that. There we go. This I don't really need. Yep. And set priority. Hi. Change priority. I don't know why it keeps changing priorities on things. It's weird. It's never done that before, so it's very, very annoying. Set priority. Hi. Change. Okay. So that should be good. Let's... How's everything here? Alright, looking good. Today... Let's see if we can get a little bit more of the bad water taken out of here. And it looks like we've got a couple of things. Need to get to a couple of these islands, connect a couple of things in, and hopefully make this reservoir a little bit bigger. It looks like we're still working on that. There's a couple of beavers that are still kind of wet, but that's okay. They'll deal with it. We do want this to go in there, though, so they can stop going over here through the water, because they seem to like the water. I saw they had a big update, and it added a couple of new things. There we go. Now they're going. Okay, good. We've got water. Do we have bad water? How are you doing over here with the bad water? You're just paused, because I don't think we had anything here. It can't make up its mind whether it has everything for that, but that's okay. Yeah. Are you... Is that because you keep going on, off? Man, what is... There's a big switch. Resource water. Oh, it's this. It can't make up its mind what the water is at the moment. So it keeps turning that. Let's do that. Just do that. And then we'll be good to go. Looks like we've almost got a drought coming in. So we should be all right there. How are we doing on logs? We have a decent amount. Are they going to build these for me? I don't want water on this one. The next one we want is logs, of course. Logs. And it should be on. If it is, we'll go 90 here as well. So this actually needs to be the other way. There we go. And then we'll figure out other things from there. The drought has started, which means we won't quite get the extra water from this one, but we'll get it next time, so not too worried about it. The automatic pumps just cannot make up their mind what they want to do. Over here, I think we're working on, a little island so we can take those out of there. There we go. Why did my monitor just shut off? Because it wanted to. Okay. Idle worker. No, don't cut any of these trees. I don't want any of them cut. We want apples. Are you you've got apples. This island is still fairly dead. Alright, well, let's start with plans here. One of the big questions I have is how am I going to block this up? It is just a bad water source. So we could come over the top here if we could get to it. So, how much science do I have? 2K? Not great. Not terrible, but not great. We have 5 beavers not doing anything. Let's see if either of those are needed. Do we need any? No, we don't need any of those. Apples are good. He's considered an idle worker. Can I go down to 2 on this? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Everybody's building everything. Am I building a bridge over here yet? No, not quite, but let's go ahead and plan for it. Might as well, right? So, anyway, hope you guys had a good week. Mine was extremely busy. So, hopefully everybody else's wasn't quite as busy as mine was. Just things going on everywhere. There we go. We'll get those connected in. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I can see everything there. So we're just kind of waiting. We have people on tomatoes. Let's get more tomatoes, please. They can't make up their mind what they're doing. I feel like I need more beavers. So I think at one point we were building more of these so we could get more beavers and such. I want to know what it is they're working on. We'll follow one today and see where they're going and what's taking so long. All the way over here. Okay, so they've got these to do. Okay, you guys are done for now. There we go. How are gears? Gears are full. Planks are not full. Let's get some planks. Metal is not full. We got to get some juicers in here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just need more beavers to get more stuff done. Also, at some point, we should probably try to run over to this island over here. Because there's going to be a whole lot of water here. We're going to have to figure out how to take care of it. You guys still working on this stuff? Logs. You have logs right there. What are you running all the way back over here to get logs for? Carrying gears. Okay. So do I need... I have planks. This. Is that what is taking so long up here? Well, I guess that can be fixed. Let's get storage. At least a small warehouse here. For those gears. Coming in. Yep. Get it done. And then we'll have all 3 things we need for all of this up there. Anything I need to build while I am here? Well, we gotta find a way to go upwards. I forgot to enable the The ladder mod. Oh well. How am I going to... Let's just figure out how we're going to get up and over this, maybe. 'Cause I am not sure. We're quite... Well, we might be there. What is the overhangs? Here we go. 3,000. Do I need at least that much to get over? Because it kind of looks that way to me. Well, that would at least get us over, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, crud. Crud, crud, crud. Do. Do. That one, and... Here. I feel like Twitch and YouTube are being a pain today, but I should kind of be used to that by now. They're always a bit of a pain, at least in some form or another. You guys get that in there? Okay, while we fill that up, let's get these done so we can get a couple more beavers in here. Got tomatoes, got radish. Is there anything else that we can be doing while they work on these? 'Cause they should be able to build these, yeah, from inside here. There you go. Gears we're going to need more of, so we'll put a couple in there. Ooh. How many do I have here? Okay, well, we'll let that go for now. You... Where are you guys? Carrying logs? What are you carrying logs for? Over there. Tell you what, let's pause this island since we don't need that. Okay. Do. Are there any more science things to be got? This one's got 800. There's another 800. Oh, there's one all the way over here. But we don't have a way over there quite yet. What are you? Oh, you're beets, and you are... You're a beet farm. One beet farm. Do we need apples? No, not really. We're just kind of waiting for them to build. You know what? Our water is staying pretty secure with what we got, so we're just going to set these to maybe a bit lower priority so they'll go work on something else. Still on? Yeah, somebody's coming over to pick them up. This still looks okay. Good here. We've got those. So we've got 13 extra beds. We just need more kits. Well, let's keep building while we're waiting, and then we just have to wait for them to catch up. So, got the main path here. I do want to stay at this level, though. Hey, Death, how's it going? Maybe I should get a bigger bridge. 600, 1,000, 1.8. Maybe I should get a really big bridge, and then I don't have to worry about it so much. Was in a live on TikTok. I don't really have TikTok. I have a couple of friends that send me them every once in a while, but I don't really have it myself. Hydrate. I do have my tea with me tonight. I have a very, very large tea tonight. Nope. It'll have to be a 3. And then maybe another bridge. Well, maybe not. 1 hydrate. Update on Timberborn. I saw that they had the 1.1. There we go. Cut those trees. But I think it came out while I was at work, so I have not had a chance to even look at it. They did add an airlock, and then that small water pump, I guess that's new in there, which looked pretty cool. I should just go around and mark all these islands, shouldn't I? Because we're going to cut them anyway. Chemical water dump thing. Was there a water dump or a water pump? I could have swore I saw a water pump, but I could be wrong. Alright, what are they building now? Metal worker. Okay, you can go down to 1. What are they building? There's a hole in the wall and water was gushing out. Another one, same, but had a fan inside. Is the one with the fan like the pump where you can actually basically pressurize your water with it to fill up larger reservoirs? Oh, they're building this way. Are you just out of planks? I don't know why it's having so much trouble there, but they make a plank and this guy just comes and steals it. I don't like read. Like to pick some more. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it looks interesting. I saw there was like dry land or dead land plants that store water. So I guess if you wanted to, you could store water in plants instead of in tanks. Seems weird, but I mean, maybe that's what you want to do. Going from this side, they're getting that one taken care of. How's the automation coming along? We just need planks. We need more planks. How can I make more planks? Like cactus. They are kind of cactus looking, aren't they? They're like succulent, is I think is what they are. I'm gonna get rid of that. Maybe I should start working on a... maybe not yet. I was thinking of getting a transport system, but maybe not yet. Let's also, for now, okay, so this goes this way. If we were to say this, this, and that, it's a large dam right there, but it might work out. New water fountain. Oh, I didn't even see there was a new water fountain. I knew there was new, like, wonders, but I didn't see a new water fountain. That's neat. Let's see. Let's make... we'll do levees here. That'll block that off. And then we'll make this bigger reservoir here. New back scratchers. Dance pit. I saw the dance pit. That looked kind of neat. 64. So this is resource dash log. I'm gonna put resource water. Okay, let's unpause these. And then they can all be automated by resource log. Sauna. Was that a folktale one, if I remember right? Ooh, I am so far behind on my beaver population. This is not water. Let's make you radishes. Actually, let's do berries first, since we do have berry counters here. Probably won't need it. Berry. But we're going to do it anyway. So unpause you, but automate by resource berry. Didn't see him, so name. Look, but I'm playing 666 Amsterdam demo, a game made by the creator of Assassin's Creed. I've heard mixed things about it, so let me know what your thought is on it. Measurement 90%. And it needs to go the other way. So it needs to be off. There we go. We do that. This one can be radishes. Radish. That would be a way. It needs to go this way. So your automation Resource. Radish. There we go. Only in demo mode. Well, yeah, you can still tell how the demo is, though. Logs are filling up. Yay. Info before the story. Info before the story? What do you mean? Ah, you split your radish. Oh, I'm set you to water. You want actually radish. Radish. There we go. So it means you're off. Wonderful. The pro something. The prologue. Yeah. Playing on Steam Deck. Oh, yeah, you'll definitely have to let me know how it goes. If the Steam Deck can handle it or not, or if you're getting terrible frame rate. Also need more of these. Can go that way. I actually kind of want these to go here, so we'll do this. And we'll just put them underneath the bridge here. Because eventually they'll be able to get around over here. Right? Right. Hey, it's Mao. How's it going, Mao? Ah, return to Beaver Town. Yep, well, Beaver Islands with beavers who hate water. So it's been a fun one. How Mao indeed. How do I exist? How is Mao a thing conceptually? Generally with mech warriors, probably the answer there. Do. Get the laser pointer out. Everybody likes a little laser pointer chasing. These guys seem to be doing better. The workers with nothing to do. Are they full on gears? No. They just don't have any planks. Okay, that's fair. Oh, there's some science out here. Well, well, well. Livy's right beside your bridges. The beavers can reach the whole thing. True, but then I'd have to readjust my path. I don't want to readjust my path. I like where my path is at. But that is a good point. I could definitely do that. It would probably go fairly quickly that way. But if I put them here, I don't have to readjust that path that's down. In fact, that's what we'll do there too. There we go. So, watched Project Hail Mary. 8 out of 10. Well, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, what's going on there? There. Weird. What? There we go. Okay. So we've got plans going up. I'm hoping this doesn't let any or very much water in here. Or bad water in here. It just sends it out this way. Not Tenet, because you didn't see Rocky's partner. Fair enough. That's a good review. Solid. Do 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 do. Radishes. What else can I automate? Probably. Do I have planks? Nope. Let's get the planks taken care of. Still loved it in crap. That is a good movie then. Planks. This is 4 plank. 4 plank. There we go. Threshold. I'm gonna do this. I know it's gonna turn them all to radishes, but it'll at least set the things right. You can be planks. Planks. You will be gears. These guys have a ton of stuff. Gears. You can be bricks. You can be charcoal. There we go. That's planks. It's not hard to make you cry with shows and movies. Just not in real life. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sometimes movies can just get to you. What am I? This is brick. Brick. And try. Ta-da. Okay. All set there. You guys got big plans for the weekend? Oh, I need one for tomatoes. I, myself, have the next couple of days to myself. My wife took the kids camping, and that's what she wanted to do with kids, so I said, yeah, go ahead. Tomato. Have at it, and that's what we did. Actually, D&D was supposed to be scheduled for tonight, but in classic D&D fashion, like half the people flaked out. It's becoming a kind of an issue. But, you know, what can you do, right? Alright. Curse of D&D, that's exactly it. I talked to the DM who's had, you know, many more years than I, and I was like, is this normal? Are we meeting less than normal? He's like, nah, this is pretty normal. D&D goes slow in the summer. That's true. That's true. I mean, most of us are a bit older, but there's a couple of younger guys that play as well, and one of them's making it, one of them's not, so more people do online. See, we've actually gone to an online format. We were playing at somebody's house, but not now. We're just doing online. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to pause you guys. Oh. Okay, I don't know why that did that, but okay. In general, yeah, we kind of decided that that's a good way to go. It's easier for most of us anyway that way. Holy cow, I need more. Way more water. I'm gonna turn this up. I've got a whole bunch here. Why are we not getting this? I mean, I have water. We're just not getting it moved. I don't like that. Use Discord? Yeah, we have a Discord set up specifically for it. We don't use it very much, though, beyond that. Man, why is that water so low all of a sudden? That worries me a bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and get these back in there. Well, water came back up. That's good. Why'd you let that's... I know. It's my fault. At the end of the day, it's my fault. The door is underwater, so that's kind of a pain. Fine, I'll take the blame this time. Okay. It's Death's fault. I don't remember what the fault was for, but that's okay. It can be Death's fault this time. We could always roll for blame. That's something we used to do long ago in the World of Warcraft raids. If something broke down and nobody knows what happened, we just rolled for blame. Yep. In the knee. Fair enough. Fair enough. How are our... Oh, are they starting to build these? Okay, we don't have planks. I need to make more planks. I don't think there's any way around that. Oh, I was going to make an engine, wasn't I? Steam engine. 250. How much does this need? 75. Oh, we could run a bunch off of that. Let's find a good island. Do we have a free island at the moment? Where? Was I what? I've already lost track. Maybe I'll make this an industrial island. Did I accidentally make that? I did accidentally make that straight across. Okay. Good. Water is going back up. That's good. You can be paused too. Oh, I don't have apples automated yet. I have tomatoes. I need apple, though. Hey, Kudzen, how's it going? Resource. Apple. Bridges look fancy. They are kind of fancy. I really do wish you could build, like, double support bridges, though, so they didn't all look like non-symmetrical. I guess that's the best way you can put it. Maybe we just needed more water in general. Okay, I feel like those should not be firing yet. So obviously I've done something incorrectly there. Let's see if we can figure it. Oh, I didn't automate them. That's why. So you're res large, right? Res large. You are... Depth res 2 and over 90. Res big, res small. Resource water. So you should be res small. There we go. Is this iron or folk? Neither. This is Emberpelts. This is the fire ones. I just can't get enough sleep, even exhausted at best. That's weird, because I have been getting the same thing, and everybody I've talked to for the last, week, maybe 2, are just not sleeping well. I don't know what's going on. They have steel bridges. I mean, you can make them out of steel, yeah. And you can just do overhangs, right? Yeah, I don't know what's with the sleep lately. It doesn't seem like anybody can get the sleep that they need. Steel bridges. Oh yes, the built-in tube bridges, tube-way. Those are pretty neat. Although I don't know why they show up as an explosive. Does anybody else's show up as an explosive? I don't. It's weird. Dude. Alright, what are they building? Or what's on the list? Let's check the list. Automated water pumps are first. That's fine. Suspension bridge. Let's get the power in here. Steam engine, small. Hey, look at that. It fits right in there. Yeah, let's get it. Doesn't leave us much science, but that's okay. Soundproofing sucks. And there's a baby downstairs and a tantrum toddler next door. That's a wife, and she removed all the soundproofing and deadening before. Why'd she remove the soundproofing? That's the question that I have. But I have 0 issues going to sleep. Staying asleep, that's my problem. I go to bed at 2 and wake up at 6. I've been there a little bit too lately. I can definitely sympathize with you there. I guess I could have just done this one at 500 instead of this smaller one. I don't have the science for that. It's been happening like a month. See, nobody's sleeping well lately. I like those a little more urgent. Then we'll work on other things. Those can go in so we can claim back some beavers. Oh, I said do not, but she decided it was in the way. Soundproofing was in the way? That's interesting. Where was the soundproofing? So took 2-hour naps during the day. To be fair, I have been trying to catch like a 20-minute nap here and there. So that could be part of my issue. I'm so tired that I get dizzy all the time, but even then it takes me a couple hours of sleep. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. It seems to be happening everywhere. It's a global sleep problem. What are these? Clay, logs, planks. Do I have clay? Am I only storing 5 clay? Get this done. Turn you on. Oh, forgot about these. We could do those as well, so they need each one more. That's the apples. This can be resource. There's our clay counter. Do clay and scrap. Do scrap. There we go. Find the answer I'd like to know. Yeah, no kidding. Soundproofings around doors and windows, sealing gaps on the floor and wall. So you're not like walking into it or walking around it? That's unusual. To remove it all and clean the room, but leaving it till the day of the move or the day before wouldn't have left enough time. But don't you want the soundproofing? From a sleep perspective, you would definitely want some soundproofing. And let's be fair, I've been married for a long time, so it's been a while since I've been a newlywed, but there's no better way to say this. Wouldn't a newlywed couple want soundproofing? I mean, I don't want to know about it, but to me, that seems like a pretty important thing. This. We need to get over here and figure this out. I also need to get over here and get this. Demolish. Do. Soundproofing. Neighbors would have to watch TikTok for entertainment. You know, that's fair. That's fair. None of my business. I don't want to know. I need another one of these. This area is just becoming the whole area for counters and whatnot. I want soundproofing for all the reasons. Including it added some insulation, which meant that the hot outside didn't leak in summer. Yeah. See, that makes perfect sense. Hey, Kinder. How you doing? Do. We're making our way through the map. I think we've got a handle on it. I think. We've got a lot to build, though. There is our small steam engine. Good. It was a long week. We're talking about how nobody can sleep lately. I can't. Nobody in chat can. Sleep is just not good everywhere. How's your sleep doing these days? Yep, see? I don't know what it is. It's going around. Can't do anything about it. Stress is high. You know what? That's probably a big factor. Stress is definitely a big thing. Large industrial pile. I'm not even generating science. The astrology peeps say it's the planets. It might be the planets. Specifically this one. That could be part of the issue. Mission of waking up with the neighbors, baby. Yeah, neighbors, random noises. 90 Fahrenheit. Oh. Yeah, you gotta get some insulation in there. Let's do this and this. Stress, etc. might be a factor. Could be the sun. I would say that's probably the other big factor. The other big celestial body that's causing the problems. We have... What are they doing over here? Okay. We need to get that in there. You can be for logs coming in. You can be for planks going out. These are all good. Can't wait for the move. 2 weeks to go. So do you get to move into, is it another apartment? Is it your own house? A van down by the river? Blankets work as tapestries, so will aid in a sound. There you go. That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I've used towels around doors. The solstice is almost here. Is that the longest day or the shortest day? That's the longest day. Exactly what I was doing. See? You got it. Maybe you need some bigger blankets. Summer solstice is the longest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Winter is the shortest. North, the longest daylight. Pause these guys. Yeah, those are always fun days. I do want to spend one of those solstice days, like, way farther north. Like the Alaska territory or something one day. So that you get to see the sun all day. Think of it this way. The sun is hot. I mean, yes. Moving to an RC concrete building in a more convenient neighborhood. It's top floor, away from the main road, in a woody area, so I'm hoping it helps. I liked living on the bottom floor more than I liked living on the top floor of apartments. Winter solstice in Alaska? Maybe. I mean, if you were in a comfortable spot, it would be pretty neat. You spend it indoors with a nice big window near a fireplace. And then you could just watch the outside all day. It has closing doors, not sliding doors. Sliding doors do nothing to stop sound. This is true. My parents had a couple of them in their house, and yeah, they didn't do anything. My apartments had to have plant space. I've never been big on plants. I have lived in the country for a large portion of my life, and I am still just not big on plants. And my wife claims to be big on plants, and she makes me plant a bunch of stuff outside, but I don't know how well that goes, so Grew up on a farm. Yeah. I grew up near farms. Like, next to farms. Our family had a farm. But we didn't actually farm. That's an interesting story for my family. Meaning to plant things in February. Plant your winter wheat. Sliding doors also have a gap around them, which you can look through. Sliding doors. That sounds like a construction problem, Goodson. I'm a passable carpenter, and I think I can even get that right. Logs, planks. Logs and planks. Are these guys... Am I out of logs? No. I mean, there's logs right here. Just come out and get them, guys. Can't be that hard. Water is going up. Missed the Aurora Borealis? But I can see it entirely in my kitchen. But if you ask if you can see it, the answer is no. Last frost date is mid-March. So seedlings in February. Yeah. I can see that. These doors have a 1 centimeter, half-inch gap around all 4 sides. So is it just like hanging there? That's weird. Oh, better disconnect this. Beat the 1666 Amsterdam prologue. And good, bad, indifferent. Snow in the winter. I don't like snow ever. I take that back. Christmas, it can snow. Any other day, no thank you. That barely sounds like her, so... Around here, Victoria Day is the unofficial start of gardening season. Ooh. Gardening season. Snow here is melted by 10 a.m. Not here. Doesn't go down to the floor. There's a gap to the ceiling. Setback from the side it slides out from, and the side it slides is straight. Yeah, that's awful. That is absolutely awful. Alright, so I need planks for this one. I need planks for this one, so I need a bunch of planks. Here, snow is usually melted by April. Automate. Apple. Where are we getting these in? Gears. Automate. Buy gear. Here's something in the game that I wish they would change. I think when you set these, like if you set them early, it just defaults them to being always paused, but I feel like you should just ignore it until it's actually built. Let's see, what are you making? You're making bricks. Resource brick. Resource charcoal. There we go. I like to live somewhere where the snow's on the mountain above the town till April, rather than in the town till April. Meh. Okay. Prioritize. Now I just gotta get... Hey, more planks. Alright. That's what we wanted to see. We're moving along now, right? Where did... Okay, so I gotta move this wall over to, like, here. Or else it's going to let some bad stuff in. Sounds like Vancouver. I have never been to Vancouver. But I bet it's cold. Can't say I would know firsthand, but I would bet it's cold. So that's going to have to go there, which is not the biggest of deals. A little mining platform here. Industry. On the west coast? Really? I thought they'd... I still think they'd be cold. Then again, I have friends that live in Canada, and every time I talk to them, I still think it's like snowing there all the time. But it's not. Have you seen the Impossible Atlantis map, where there's half completed dome on third of the map? The rest is rapidly filling with water. I just finished my first playthrough on it with Emberpelts. Oh. No, I haven't seen that one. Short, and by the end it's not very streamable. Well, so not state for where I think Twitch has some leeway on that. I'm not sure on YouTube. Seen a few peeps do Atlantis. Yeah, maybe we'll look into it. I have plenty of colonies that I need to work on still. Evening, Star. How are you doing? YouTube probably not. I think Twitch makes exceptions for like in-game content as long as it's of certain ways. You have a new one too? Well, we'll have to check that out. Short, free to play. 24 beavers with wet beaver, but managed to complete the top of the dome before the water stood. Lucky not to get bad tides. Oh, that is kind of lucky. No, we're complaining how we get no sleep. Yes! Sleep is one of the big topics of the day. I just wish they'd add all the new features. Yeah, I was a little... Some of the original features kind of feel like they need to be added to the original maps. Planks. Planks. It does have streamer mode? Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I think whenever this one floods, the water goes down a little bit. Automate with apples. So, why are you off? Oh, that's depth. Duh. That's not quite right. Automate with apples. 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 Research. Apple. There we go. Well, now they're both back on. Has there been any updates to the leaf coats? I haven't seen any major updates. I think he's working on like a... Oh, what is that? A monument for him. But that was a while back, so... Love lakes and love to see things like aquifers and steam vents. I agree. You could always take the lake map and just edit it a bit. Alright, let's go over and we will set you to clay. We will automate you to scrap. Same thing with you. There we go. Was this 26 day? I think we'll be okay for now. New monument, yeah. I was thinking of trying them again on this map, because I haven't played it since October-ish. Yeah. This would be an interesting one for leaf coats, because you could build basically a tree on every island and then zip line between them all. Where are they? What are they building? I want to know. What are they working on? Oh, the extra builders. Okay, well. That's that. Our gears. Gears are finally starting to go up. I think I've stopped using them all. Hydrate. Ah. Good stuff. Ooh, sit up straight. There we go. That's what I was thinking. The vertical. Yeah. As first map, I'd set height to 100. Okay. Yeah, that works. The update maps. Yeah, to update maps as part of one. So they hope they mean add new features to old maps. Oh, did they mention updating maps? I mean, they really needed it with all the new features. You're absolutely correct there. Ooh, look at this. Our weather station is in. This is weather station. You will be temperate. You will be weather station route. Draw. Here, weather station. I think it's one. And then you will be weather station. I'm gonna guess this probably isn't a bit either. Bad tea. Okay. Is there anything I want to change based on? You know what? We'll do this. I'm gonna put a gateway in right here. Oh, I don't have the science. Well, you know what? I think we can probably take these out because I don't think we're growing anything in here anytime soon. And we'll go ahead and put in some science. I have a number. Let's just do a little bit of science. Science. There we go. Science the heck out of it. There's also a mod that adds reed gardens to the folktale, which convert bad water into good. Oh. Sadly, all it said was updated maps with maps bold. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what they updated exactly. That's one of those times it'd sure be nice if they're more specific. Alright, we've got an industrial island going on over here. We've got extra beavers in here. Do these guys have a population sensor? They do, but I have to have science for it, so okay, well. They added the cactuses. You're right. I'm still trying to figure out why somebody would want to plant cactuses instead of just storing the water in a tank, but they look neat. I guess you can put them on the map. Do. You're off? Good. I have nobody in the hauling post. Alright, I need to get people in the hauling post real quick. You will just take these from everywhere else. The cactuses only grow on unwatered areas. A drought. So you could plant a little bit along here, I guess. or on these drought islands, and it would probably just more or less make its own water? Alright. I need these guys to get all the water out of here. These are all prioritized, right? Yeah. There's 200 water. So there's 10 beavers. Where are they all going? Hopefully, to empty out these. Yes. There we go. Cactus only grow... Only one per cactus. Just one water per cactus? That seems a little rough. Look at that. We're going to pause these for now, but that's good. Because we need this in first. And then we'll start working. One water per cactus. Well, that doesn't even seem worth knocking down. I hope so. Like I said, that sure doesn't seem worth it. Do. We don't need berries, logs, water. These two are the ones we really need. I really should look into maybe a dynamite factory at some point. What do I need for that? Explosive factory, 400. Alright, well, if I can find some more science somewhere, we will do just that. About right there is where we go. In fact, can I just 6 bridge across there? I guess I could 6 bridge right across there. There we go. Yeah, they die if overwatered, so basically they pull moisture from the air, so basically emergency water source. Long drought. Get somebody in there. I got to turn these down just a bit. How about 5, and we'll see if that's still pulling in enough water. You guys should be automated for tomatoes. Tomato, there we go. That gives us a couple extra. You're still on there. Radishes are on, right? Yeah. They've got some of that in. Nothing to do in range. Oh, you guys are done. Pause. Pause. There you go. Make up some planks. Of course, there's no workers in there, so that's not going to do us much good. Let's get those 2 in, and let's maybe get that in and these in next. I don't know if we're going to get this in today, but we'll see where it goes. We're going to go a bit later than usual. Please, full. Are they building our beet place? They are kind of building our beet place here. I think that's what I planted over here. I did see where they changed the relays, but I didn't see... I saw that you could add more, but I didn't see if you could add more conditions, or if it was just like a longer list of ands. That can be a little lower. This can go back to, put you there, 10, put you all the way down, there we go. Those extra beavers. Still getting gears. We don't really have any planks to speak of. Even with the extra plank factories here, we're still not keeping up with planks. But I guess that's because we're kind of out of planks. Maybe I should expand this out just a little bit more as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start taking this down. Yep. Hopefully they'll start coming over and getting these. What is that for? That's for apples. Okay. We get to the apples. Get to bed. Okay. Night, Kinder. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. We're going to have these here, these here. Probably a row here. Yep. Just like that. All these can go here. That, and this. Then the question becomes, how do I power them? But I think I have the answer there. We'll go this. Power under here. And we'll replace that out with vertical. Vertical. There we go. That goes there, and then I will take that one out and replace that with a vertical. That should take care of most of those. And then we'll have a path over here. There we go. We're still 9 behind, 10 behind. Looks like some of the resources are starting to get caught up, though. Bricks, clay, charcoal. Wood is kind of a never-ending thing, but we're at least getting it. Planks are getting caught up. Gears, scrap metal. So there's still some over here. And we have juice that we could be getting. Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then we'll come back in and put the juices in when they're done. Before I forget. Which juice is this? Apple juice. Apple juice. Caps lock. Apple juice. There you go. What juice is this? Beeton radish. I'm gonna guess we're not gonna be able to put the whole thing in there, so we'll just call it B into R? Yeah, we'll remember what that is. What else do we got? Beeton radish, canola oil, and orange juice. I think those are it. What are you? Your corn juice, beeton radish, tomato. There's canola. Okay. So we've got apple, beeton radish, canola. Canola. Tomato juice. In case they encounter skunks. Tomato juice. What do I call that? Canola oil. So I know what that it's for. B&R juice. It's tomato juice. And you are... What are you? Oh, corn juice. That's right. Ugh. Corn juice. There you go. We're getting some trees. Let's see if we can get a little more attention to that. So we can get those trees. Can they walk through the ropes like the white paws can? I don't know. Tomatoes. I gotta get more people to haul water, because nobody's hauling water. Spend a day hauling water. Oh, we've got people. We've got these. Good. Radishes, tomatoes, apples. Real. We're not making corn anywhere. And we don't have the ingredients for the others, so I'm not too worried about it. A tapper check. The large smelter, possibly. The mine at some point. Because, ooh, we've got a lot of metal to mine. It's this one. Get all those in there. There we go. No trees left on that island. Ah. There we go. They're both paused. I do need 3 in there. Definitely need more water. What are we doing gear-wise? That one's almost to finish. Apples. Okay, so we're not getting apples at the moment because we're just out of people. Or beavers, I guess. Once we fill back up that water, we can turn that back down. But we did grab quite a bit of water. At some point, once we have fast travel, that might be a little bit easier. Oh, okay. I guess you can put them there, but it doesn't want to automate by log. You, and you. How's food? Food's okay. Might need to set up a new log island here. So if we've got an industrial here, I don't think one log island is going to do us much good. I could be wrong, but you never know. I'm known for being incorrect. Do-do-do. Well, we'll just do it this way then. Do. Head to bed. Do scroll. All right. Well, you have a good night, Death. Said, I may be back on tomorrow. I may not. I do not know. Right. At least we're out of gears. How are you doing? Planks. We don't need to prioritize that by holler. We got planks here, so that's good. They're making planks here, that's for sure. Do. What will you be playing tomorrow? Probably more of this. If I'm playing another round of this, so we might get 2 streams this week. Because next week, I might not be able to stream at all. It's very possible. But I may actually get more of the playthrough on YouTube done, so we'll see how that goes. We haven't even started on that yet. Alright, folks, what are you building? You are running all the way over here. Hey, new well-being score. I'll take it. And... oh. There's nobody in this one. Automate. Based on this one. This is... depth. This is... beats. You need to be there. And you need to be there. And now we need to get a beat monitor. Do beats. Do. Don't think I have that one yet. No. There we go. Let's get that demolished. Maybe we can just move this down a bit. It's a beat monitor, a metronome. I was just about to say that. It is not a metronome. You can be rocking those beats, but Unfortunately, it'll just make you a little gassy. Idle worker. Okay, don't tell me about idle workers for planting. Got you. You guys... Well, temporarily, since we have another island to go through. Either of them come over here? No. Way to get them sleeps in. Yeah, good luck on the sleeping, everybody. It's just... Lately, that is easier said than done. Alright, I don't need... Alright, water is back up. Let's put you back to there. Maybe we'll get some more stuff done. Are you automated for planks? I guess since you're only running planks, we could probably turn you off when planks are done too. Planks. There we go. Oh, they're building this in. How about this? This will get us a bunch of juice, but I feel like we need a little more population for that. We also probably need some storage. So we'll let them finish building the bridges. What do I need to start the two-ways? There's 1,000 and I need 1,500. Look at that. We got beets. I believe these are beets. Yep, beets. Beets. There we go. Oh, it dried out again. Beets going out. Planks. So we'll just do that. Logs going out. Probably for, yeah, all this. What are you building? Traveling across the colony. Come down here. Ah. They're building bridges. Reaching out to people. Let's actually get those in there first. Get you. Get you. Much better than burning bridges. True. It almost always is. But not 100% of the time. Juice. I just have juice. Baked beets. Install. Well, I don't have any science, so I can't get anything new at the moment. I have apples, radishes, tomatoes, berries. Is that all I've planted? I guess, I mean, I've planted beets, but all I can do with beets is turn them into... turn them into juice. Oh, that's already gone. Get you out of there. Get you out of there. Just put those on this island. I still need... Well, I've got open beds that aren't being filled yet. Automate to... Lock? Yes. Blocks? Yes, it's on. Is scrap on? Scrap is on. Alright. What do I got in storage? Tanks. Underground tank, huh? Nice. This over here. Okay, we've got those going. 2 more of those. They can build out that way. You know what? Let's get this in here so we can get some juice going. We still got plenty of metal here, and there's plenty of other metal we can get on the map. The beets. Okay. And they could be coming down here. Getting this stuff. Can I turn this into a 6 bridge instead? Bridge. There we go. Yeah, we can just do that instead. We'll get that one in there. You guys don't have anything to do, but that's kind of expected. Mirrors are full. Planks are almost full, which will refund us 6 beavers. Oh, I don't really need... You shouldn't be there anymore. You need somebody to replant these trees, though. We'll turn you 2 back on. Get those in there. We can start on that log island. I could try and demolish my way through there, but I don't need those trees quite that badly yet. That's going up. Alright, we're looking good here. Solid so far. Ba-dum-ba-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. There we go. What are they building? Oh, they're building that over there. Okay. Is there anything I would rather have them build? Maybe we should get some science. Are these 200 apiece? 200, 600, 800. I couldn't even get... That's 800. And tide. Okay. These gates. We should automate these. Do on weather station temp. Okay. I forgot about automating this, so it's a good thing I did. Automate. Weather station temp. So when it's on, height is 0. Off, height wave, height is 2. This is... Actually, no, this should be bad tide. When it's... No, this is just temperate. Because drought, we can keep it up. If it's bad tide, the height is on, it's 0. It's off, it's 2. And then I don't think I have anything special for droughts. We'll double check that on our bad tide. Oh, are they starting to get them in here? They've got the planks. They just need logs. And then they can work on juice. Wet fur. Oh, because there's now 2 of them that is underwater. Nice. Well, when we make this out here, there should be less there. Maybe we'll just replace those with something else. How are you doing? Almost done. Let's turn all these on. Yep, no power, but that's okay. Canola, I don't have any canola being made. I do have apples. I do have tomatoes. I should have beet and radishes here pretty soon. In fact, what are you guys at? Oh, we have beets. Okay. So we'll have beet and radish juice. We don't have corn, so we'll pause that one. There we go. Now we've got apple juice. Put one down for apple juice. Put one down for beet and radish juice. Oh, and put one down for tomato juice. There we go. This is not water, though. This is apple juice. This is beet and radish. This is Tomurado. Well, we're not getting a whole lot purchased, but we are making it pretty far. Feels like we're doing all right. I was blocking 2 of these. I mean, I could go until I fill this up and then just directly fill this up over here, but meh. We're okay at the moment. 16. Okay. We're going to put you down to 4 and do that. How's planks? We didn't automate this by plank? That's weird. Pause. Make sure this switched. It did. Look at that. Automatic switch. Oh. Let's get these, and we'll build yet another island center thing. Oops, that's one too many. And there we go. Nothing in range. Okay, then out you go. Do. Stairs. Automation. Depth sensor. Got those. In fact, we could just... If I just put the depth sensor... I wonder what happens if you pour water directly on the depth sensor. Yeah, let's find out. Right? Good to experiment. Stir. It's here. Actually, no. You go there like so. So I don't need that. Plant. There's the oaks. And the oaks. You go that way. You go that way. It's a long way to that island, but that's okay. Here we can branch off and go in 2 different directions. I'm going to take this away so they don't go down here and try and build this stuff. Okay, everything's apple juice, tomato juice, beets. Are we eating the beets or are we... They should be down here. Huh. Okay. This depth sensor, this actually needs to be at this... Is that as high as it goes? I guess that's as high as it goes. That could be an issue, but that's okay. If we need to, we'll remake it. But it seems like it's still okay at the moment. Nothing to do in range. Okay. Well, you go out. Let's get to work on this. Do-do-do-do. Two, and... the log's going out. There we go. We're down to 4 jobs. You know what? Let's put you at normal. That probably got taken away, which is fine. It's 7 kits and still... Oh, that's because we paused on the planks. So all this is paused. Did we get the beets? No. Let them build that. In fact, let's just do this. So we know that gets built first. And then we'll have them go back over here and do that. There we go. No pit warehouses and piles. They're in here. They're just 1,000 apiece. And I have 10 science. And 4 unbuilt science sheds. So, till I find some more, I think I'm stuck with what I got. What would be super cool is modular warehouses piles. Like the Emberpelt. The ones where it's got the stairs on the outside, or the inside. Yeah, I agree. That would be pretty neat. Put the stairs in the storage. You could even knock off, like, 20 to 40 storage from each one. And maybe, like, 10 on the small ones, just to accommodate stairs. Super cool is the modular warehouse smells like the Emberpelt houses. No, not the underground pile warehouses. Huh? I mean, there's the underground tanks. Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do. This way. That way. Maybe I need some more well-being. Of course, I don't have any. Rooftop terrace. Do I still have a rooftop terrace somewhere? I don't think I do. Did I take that out? Oh, okay. Double check, but fire? Somewhere they're getting fire. So does this just add fire? Campfire. Oh, there's the campfire. It would mean setting storage for each 1x1 block, but with a copy, paste, and draggable. Oh, okay. So like a make your own size storage. That would be interesting. Do. What are they building? What are they building? Mohano. Make your own size and shape storage. L shape, not sure. Oh. It's not a bad idea. I haven't got to see the new either the mining beavers or there's one other ones that came out. Bad furs, maybe. Maybe they have something like that. Dragon pelts. Bad furs. The dragons are the ones that mine, right? Beet and radish juice. What are you doing? Tomatoes, tomato juice. Apples and apple juice. Let's pause you, because you're idle. We'll pause you, and we'll come back. The mod pages, and there was just one picture, wasn't it? Yeah, pictures do definitely help. This one's pretty important. Did they get this built? Yes, this is depth. The first one I called Oak 1, so we're going to call this Oak 2. Automate. Ah, Oak Island. I will have to change the name of that. Oak Island 2. That's not right. Let's go up as high as we can. 50. And then that one. Oh. These guys aren't needed. These guys can be paused till there's, well, I guess they can hang out there just a little bit longer. Ta-da, ta-da, there we go. Ugh, okay. We gotta change how this one works. This will go here. And this goes here. This goes out of here. Pause you until you're over. Pause you for now. There's also more mines or something, which added blocks of iron copper. Huh. I might have seen that one. I don't remember. Looks like I need more of you. Modular warehouse or pile. You could put the entrance there, but all the storage in the reservoir, getting 7 to 8 blocks of storage. That would be interesting. I mean, I think like the White Paws storage worked like that for a while. Where you could pretty much put it underwater, but because it was on the top, you could just store stuff underwater. Yeah, something like that. Do. Nope, all the, we're gonna demolish this. We don't need a ton of room, but we might as well get rid of it. We don't need you at the moment. Logs. That. Unpause you. Unpause you for a second so you can get this last log over here. Dude. Good grief. We're gonna all get injured. Actually, okay, they got it. Do I even have the bed? I don't even have the bed unlocked. I should probably do that at some point. Oh, look at that. Do. That's done. So, automate for the beats. You. You're not really going to do us much good, so that can go. What else did I get automated here? Corn juice. Okay. Automate. Corn juice. Automate. Good old B&R juice. Automate. Tomato. Unpause you. Automate. Apple juice. I could do a relay for this and make sure they're all actually having things, but it's alright. We'll live. You can find something else to do. Apples. Okay, well. Seems to be going just fine. Oh, look at this. We've made it all the way over here. Is there any science on this island? No. No, there is not. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I guess we can connect to these two islands, though. We're going to do this. This. Long bridge. Short bridge and maybe this bridge? No. Nope. Alright. That's not even right anyway, so I'm going to have to do this, that, and then long bridge. So they can come around this way. Demolish. You go here. Well, no, you go here. Here. That away you go. And do. You get it. Okay. I guess we're going that way then. In fact, do I even need those? Well, I'd need one at one end at least. Once that's clear, then the path can come around this way. You can walk around the island here. Demolish. Yep. 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 And then I don't need any of those. You can do the two in here. Where's scrap? Scrap. Down two. Should be good for the moment. This is going in. Those are going in. Can I get there by other means? Yes. Yes, I can. So I know they're not going to like this, but we're going to remove these bridges Oops, that's not what I want to do. Temporarily. Bit more important. There we go. Yay, the fresh water's back. We've got 2 extra beavers for some reason. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Got a little bit of extra water coming out this time. This over here. Unpause. There we go. that in there, and then we can move that back. Make that a little more important too. Apple juice is full. We need more beet and radish juice. Tomato juice is going. I still have extra beavers. Interesting. Oh, it's because some of the stuff is off. Hopefully we don't run out of logs. That would be my concern at the moment. Right, though. Not too bad. Let's... Route approaching. Okay, well that's fine. What are they building? I see what they're building. That does not need to be there anymore. Automate with beets. We can pause you for a minute. You are... Yep. Beets. Okay. All right, how's it going? Then we'll work on these and this. This is going out there. That's good. Still have to figure out... Oh, I was working on getting rid of these. It's going. Yeah, I know. Seems to be the sentiment at the moment. We were having a big discussion earlier. Everybody seems to be lacking some sleep lately. How's your sleep going? Look at all these. My pause on plug hole did not go to plan. I'll try again later. Slept well last night. Well, that's good. It's good to hear somebody is. There we go. We might get that one wall up. I don't know if we'll get this up tonight, but this will go up probably. These might go up. I'm hoping I sleep well tonight. You're the only person that's trying to is able to sleep well. Well, I was getting good sleep, but most times I do. That's good. That's important. I'm kind of the opposite. I rarely sleep well, but lately it's been even worse. So it's kind of a thing at the moment. Where do I want? Can I branch out from route? Okay, I'm gonna come over here and okay, you went back up at route. That's fine. Okay. He's not doing anything, so he can go. What happened to fail with white paws on down the plug hole? It's not a challenge map. Unless you forget the dam. Well, I mean, with the white paws, it is harder to make dams without, you know, overpopulating your area. That one's almost done. Then I can come over and take care of this one. These guys are working on this. Okay, so that's done. So now I can redo these. The giant earth dam holding back lots of bad water. When it blows, everything is flooded. Yeah, I think I remember talking about that. Okay. If I were to come out 3. Yeah, that's far enough to get to both of those islands. Make it to that island, I can. That island, I need a shorter bridge. The beard is finishing up a playthrough on it. Oh. With the white paws? I really hope to get back to my white paws. I've got one episode mostly recorded. I just have to finish it, so... But I'd like to get a couple more done maybe this weekend if possible. But tomorrow might be mostly yard work. We'll see. Folktales? Okay. Oh, that's quite a bit different than the water beavers. You guys are going. You guys are going. You're good. What yard work? I got to mow, and then I got to do the weed eating, which I haven't done the weed eating since summer started, so there's a lot of it. Not to mention that the front ditch that we have, I might have mentioned this before, the city completely screwed up our, well, they screwed up our yard, and then they screwed up our front ditch. So the ditch kind of goes down at an angle, but in the center, there is a 3-foot straight down drop before it's the bottom of the ditch. No goat that can be rented. You know, actually, I have some in-laws that have goats. But they'd only be able to do the area inside the fence. The bigger weed eating is actually outside the fence. These I can probably just go ahead and take out. So I'm going to rebuild all of this. You can put a GPS shock collar on them. I don't know. From the goats I've seen... What are you guys doing down there? Get out of there. Why? Why did you go down there? There's absolutely no reason for you to be down there. The goats are about as dumb as these beavers. That doesn't work. So do I do it this way? Or do I do it this way? Which I think I'm going to do it this way. I don't think a shock collar would stop them. They're too dumb. Getting tasered a few times tends to make people smart enough not to go over the line. That's people. I've seen plenty of livestock hit an electric fence several times in a row. Like roast goat? I've never had roast goat. Possibly one of these days, but not now. Wow, they only got wet fur. They didn't even get contaminated. Those are very lucky beavers. Oh, we got the beets. Let's put the beets back in there. Stringy? Is it tendony? Like full of tendons and such? Should be prioritized. A couple of trees grown back. Those are all good. We've got apples. Closer to pulled pork. Oh. Interesting. Does it taste like pork? Or does it taste like chicken? I got 3 extra beavers. Let's get those in, because I think they're just logs. And we will put all of these, or at least 3 of these at this. We'll leave 1 at regular. Alright, they're all waking up. Let's see. Where's he going? He went to go get tomato juice and died on his way to get tomato juice. Hey! How's it going? We're working on a Emberpelts colony. A beaver who is afraid of water. And we put him on the islands. How are you doing? I don't remember. Not a strong taste. It was just... We're also talking about everybody's recent sleep issues. And for some reason we just got on the topic of eating goats. So... welcome and pick a topic. We'd love to hear your view. Hydrate. I could use a hydrate. It's getting warm here. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. How are the buildings doing over here? Not bad. Doing well. Just started playing this game a couple days ago. Barely scraped the surface. Well... now that they just came out with 1.0, they're starting to put more and more updates on it. 1.1 just came out. It's got some cool stuff. We're playing a modded faction, so if you play the game and you think it's missing something, the mods are great. Don't let him play the... don't let them play the White Paws. The White Paws are a modded faction. And while they're a lot of fun, they're way harder than the standard. Way, way harder. Such a new game. Is it? I mean, it just came out. Technically, I guess it is. It just came out of early access, but it was in early access for a couple of years. There is a lot of suffering. I'm pretty sure that's their motto. But that's the way the mod maker likes it. Loppin usually stops in every once in a while. Okay, I was confused on that. Yeah, it was in early access for at least a couple years. And then it just came out. It was this year, not too long ago. But it's a great city builder if you're big into city builders. Or builders of any kind. A little bit of sim. Hey, we're getting science again. Not fast, but we're getting science. On the plug hole attempt. I had you as farmer. I do show up on that in the white paws every once in a while. I'm not 100% sure if I show up in the Emberpelts. I think I do, but I'm not sure. September 15th, 2021. So it was in early access for 5 years? Man, I didn't even realize it was in early access for that long. I get obsessed. Play a game until it's too easy and then go looking for a new one. There's quite a bit to do here. Between the two factions, all the standard maps, there's a good amount of playtime on that, but you can also download custom maps, which this is a custom map. Actually, the person that made it is Kinderfrog, who came by earlier. Early access is just beta test. Yeah, pretty much. Try white paws on timber. Could stop that. Stop antagonizing the new person. Yeah. It's paid. Holy cow, they're just walking through the metal and building stuff over here. Okay, good for you guys. I don't know how much they'll be able to do there, but we'll let them. This map is very cool. I like this map. It's got some interesting challenges. It's probably a little bit more challenging. I'm playing it on hard mode, and I'm using these... It's a modded faction, like I said, called the Emberpelts, whereas all of the other beavers actually like to get in the water. These guys do not like to get in the water, and it causes some serious side effects for them. Frog lily pads. They do have a frog statue mod, so if you like frogs, you can always put yourself a little frog statue in there. How are they doing? Wildlife mod. I haven't looked at that yet, but I've seen a little bit of it. Oh, there's Tobert. It's also another modder. Do. Or do. Man, that's going to be a pretty big reservoir when it's done. Think all that water. Do. How are beets doing over here? Not bad. I'll keep this at about 90. Hey, thanks for the follow. I did like using Keystone with the leaf. Is that the wildlife mod? The Keystone? Ah, leaf coats, by the way, another modded faction. They live in giant trees. Oh. Well, maybe. I'm going to have to see if my my Let's Play series that's doing the Iron Paw in 1.0 is going to be compatible with 1.1. Dude. We'll put this up, and that ought to be enough water for quite a while. But building vertical and not cutting trees is different. The not cutting trees, to be honest, the first time I played the leaf coats, I just let them cut trees the entire time. Because they seem like they're so bad at gathering everything. There's nothing to do. Shouldn't you be off? Where's my scrap? Scrap should be off. Measurement is 80. Okay, so where's my storage? I have... That's scrap. Is it because of these? Oh, it is because of those, I bet. We will temporarily pause these. Send them somewhere else. It's 1.1 out. It's not on the official branch, but you can go to the experimental. So, if you want to try out the experimental branch, you can actually go... hold on. Okay. You can actually go on Steam and... Let's see if I can... Steam, go to your library, right-click on the Timberborn, and... Let's see, it's properties, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Properties, and then game versions and betas. And you can choose, I think, the experimental branch, which gives you all their newest stuff. But yeah, like Orion says, if you're trying it with mods, which if you're just starting, you might not be trying it with mods, so it might not have an effect on you. But it is tend to break good mods. Yeah. It generally doesn't have any effect on, like, custom maps. There's a couple of exceptions here and there, but for the most part, it should be okay. Some mods, I'm kind of noticing they are going through what basically are some of people's favorite mods and starting to put those in there. We've got trees back. We've got more trees over here. We've got our science. Let's see if we can get our storage for all of our different juices. So we have plenty of juice and beets. We will bring them water. How's our haulers? We got 10 haulers. Okay. Nothing to do in range. Oh, nice. Okay. You can go. You can go. What 3 buildings are on staff? Oh, it's just science. Nobody cares. Nothing to do in range. Airlock and power levies. Oh yeah, that is the 1.1. I gotta say, though, when I saw that you have to build them either as an airlock or as a powered levy first of all, that to me seemed a little weird. I wish you could just, like, have an addition to your levy that, like, upgraded it. But you have to build it that way first. Okay. Far over. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Goes that way. 1, 2, 3. Succulents is different. Yeah. What Kinder was saying is right. And they only hold 1 water. That seems weird. Not that useful. You would think a cactus would hold more than that. They're building. Are you out of range? Ah, you are out of range. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I'm going to have to get down here and start maybe next time capping off some of these bad water sources. See what I can get to. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them because there's 10 of them down here. And I'll still get a little bad water from this, maybe, if I don't get this filled up. Nothing to do. Alright, you're done. Done, done, done. That can go out. Done there. Okay. We got plenty of logs at the moment. Mm-hmm. 205. A little bit of science here and there. I feel like we made some good progress, though, tonight. Let's see. What are they going out to build? What's on the list to be built? All the levees. If they can reach all of them. That's a lot of levees. Automated water pump. Power shaft. Levy, levy, levy. All the levees. Scaffolds. Ah. It's not easy to extract from the plant. Well, that's why I feel like it should hold at least a decent amount of water. If the beavers are going to get injured, get in the water, then they should at least get something out of it. .8 days. Let's connect that back in and see if they come over here and start working on these. We'll see how that goes. Did they do anything over here? No. No, they did not. Almost full on beets. Where's all our... Oh, they're running all the way back because they can't eat beets. And then they're done for the day. Plant 1 beet, go home. That's the best way to farm. We got 4 days We'll see if they actually build any of this stuff out here or not. They might build a bottom row or the second row up. Which, I mean, gives us a little bit of water, but not much that I can do with it. This is just barely keeping enough water in. Where are they going? Going to eat. Tactilla here is going to go pull the lever once and then run all the way back to town. Maybe I should put a little fire or little food and water out there for them. Just so they don't have to do that. Storage. That. Some radishes. We'll just say water here. Actually, you know what? Let's do tomato. They're making beet juice. They can at least drink the beet juice. And then here, the apples, sure. Coming in, yep. There we go. Now, maybe they won't have to travel all the way back all the time to get all of that. What do we have here? A little bit of apple juice, but not much. We are drinking a ton of apple juice. Tomatoes, beets, apples. Oh, pull the lever. Why do you have that? Try and figure out if the real-time travel... Oh, yes. Travel time matters a lot. I think on the next stream, because I don't have enough time to set it up today, we're going to be using the tube ways. So right now, there's two different main factions, and they each have their own version of basically fast travel. One uses zip lines, and the other one uses tube ways. So most of the modded factions have one or the other as well. But they increase your speed by like 200 to 300%. Some builders I've played, it matters, and others it doesn't. Yeah, it very much matters in this one. So this little colony section over here, they are doing kind of their own thing, but I've got their beets stored here, and they're picked up by haulers, which haulers carry like twice what everybody else can, so they don't have to worry too much about moving their own goods. Zip lines? Yeah, the zip lines are kind of neat. You set them up, and there's like a zip line station, and then it goes to a different station, and you see the little beavers just hanging from the zip lines, going back and forth at high speed on them. Tubes. Tubes are like the Futurama tubes, where they go in and then you see like little lights where they go through them. I kind of wish they were glass so you saw the beavers just go through them, but meh. The lighted up ones are kind of neat. Alright, we're getting... So do we need trees from there? We don't even need trees from here at the moment, do we? I don't think so. I'm going to pause all these. There we go. Just so we can have the beavers back. Those go up. Those go up. Does it still have 10? Yeah, it still has 10. Drought ended. Good. Very good. Lot to build there. This surprisingly went well. we got a lot more of that done than I thought we would. This is all done, so the next big area, I guess you could say. Oh, you know what? I should do 5 of these into dams so that it doesn't just flood everywhere and it goes out the dam. What are we? Oh, you need to stop going here. These are all levies. Okay, so they just got to do that. Eventually, if I can figure out how, we'll get the bad water to drop off of one side and just fill this up with good water all the time. We're full on beets, or we were full on beets. So the food and water over there helped out. These should be going pretty much continuously. I guess I could put storage for them over here, but let's just do this. Actually use enough planks to turn the lumber mills back on? Kind of looks that way, didn't we? Surprising. It's not bad. We already got a bad tide coming in. That was a short wet season, but we filled everything up that we needed to, so I'm not worried about it. You know what? Let's do these first, guys. Oh, and let's also do these so that we can get that extra science there. And then we'll worry about everything else. Couple extra beavers. Food looks like it's holding up pretty good. I was gonna get... What was I gonna get? Explosives? I think I was gonna get explosives at one point. But... do I truly need explosives? I mean, explosives are fun. Steep covers. No, I forgot to get that. And I forgot to get the ladders. But if I play tomorrow, I will try and get them for tomorrow. Demolish. Very important. Oh, there's 2 3Ks around here. Interesting. I have 11 unstaffed buildings. Also, how's somebody getting wet? I don't know. They're not very smart beavers sometimes. Beets going there. They come up, pick up the beets. Dropping them here. Oh, no, silt over. Might be a good thing just to get those covers. That way I don't have to build them all manually. And automation kicks in. A little bit of splosh there. Well, we've got an industry island going here, but I don't need too much extra industry at the moment. Energy gear workshop. And I could put a smelter over here, just in case we needed an extra smelter. Wouldn't hurt anything. That's doing, what, 250? That might be a little much. Thing that takes about 100. Not really. That takes 200. Okay, well, if we have to replace that later, we'll replace it later. Stop the puff of bad water at the end of a bad tide when the gates open. Would it? I mean, that's just that's a regular water source. All right. Well, there we go. Good progress this time. We started our larger reservoir. Got another tree island in, an industrial island. We've connected a lot of them up. We've made it to the big island. We've got beets going. We've got juices of all sorts. Hey, they finally got to the metal thing over here, or the science thing. There we go. They'll get to those taken care of probably next time. Next time, I think, one, we're going to work on getting this taken care of so we have less bad water, or have less worry about bad water. We can expand into this area, maybe make it a nice farming area. And then, yeah, maybe we'll get down and cover the seeps, or maybe we'll make a transit system. Don't know, again, if that's going to be tomorrow, or if that's going to be the week after next, because next week I'm not planning any streams. There might be, but most likely not. They've got me on a super busy schedule next week where I can't really do streaming because I could be called away at any minute. It's one of those kind of fun job things, but there we go. But that being said, we'll see how that goes. Let's see, is there anybody on to raid? He's on. Game mode, bad age. Huh. Don't know. Let's go see. Isu's been going for about 4 hours. Going longer than I have been. Don't know how much longer they're going to play. Let's go see them. We'll see what they're doing. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!